Hello everybody, it's Fight Club Hubs. Welcome to another wonderful episode of GVN Live. We're down a couple people today, but we also have a special guest with us. First, let's acknowledge this gentleman right here. It is Rich Witzer of Gaming for Honor. How are you today, sir?
I am great, Hubs. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I am fabulous. So let's also acknowledge the other half of GVN Live right here. How are you today, Gamer Keith?
I am pretty awesome, I will say today. I'll take awesome.
So today is going to be a very interesting episode, to say the least.
We tried all sorts of different stuff.
We are. We're going to be doing some kind of... We're going back to our experimental phase for a little bit. We're going to be trying some new stuff. Today we're going to just be starting off with an interview here with Rich. And then we're going to be moving on to the cast of GVN Live competing in a...
Good old-fashioned match of Mariokart.
To the death.
Always a crowd pleaser.
Always a crowd pleaser. So, yeah, the person that comes in last place... Yeah.
It's okay, Hubs. You can English.
English is hard. But, so... That's pretty much the agenda right there. So a little bit of Mario Kart, a little bit of interviewing. We're going to have all sorts of fun today. Let's start off, of course, with, what we do every episode, and that is what have we been playing. I think I will actually start for this segment because I've been playing...
I want to know what you're playing, Hubs. I want to know.
Yes, you do, damn it. I started playing Metroid. Samus Returns. My thoughts are inconclusive at this point as regards it. The game plays fine. It plays like a Metroid game, let's put it that way. But it is a remake of Metroid 2, so just like the 2012 version of Clash of the Titans was a remake of the original Clash of the Titans. In that vein, it's okay, they take elements from it, but it's not the same game. So if you're going into the game expecting to see, oh, hey, I remember this area or I remember that area, you're going to kind of start to get a little disappointed because I can tell you right now the paths and all the additions make it feel like a completely different game.
I was about to say, so it literally is, in a sense, just a homage to Samus, or to Metroid 2, I'm sorry.
Pretty much, it's... a reimagining, if you want to say. In terms of, instead of a remake, it's a reimagining of Metroid 2. They're taking elements from Metroid 2, and they're putting it in what feels like a completely new game that's just trying to be respectful to the source material, but still be its own thing in a lot of ways.
But is it the same story so far, I would gather?
The story is, yes, exactly the same. You're Samus Aran, and you're going to planet SR, I think, 288, and you have to go down there to obliterate all the Metroids. So, and Rich has gone all monochrome on us. What else have I been playing? I am playing a shit ton of Ys 8, the Lacrimosa of Dana, on the PS4. It also came out on the Vita. I got the collector's edition of that thing, thanks to NISA. Damn, that's probably one of the nicest looking collector's editions I've ever seen. I showed it on my stream, and I'm sure you can find it easily on the internet to check it out. To me, it's worth the money. It's real nice. The game is pretty cool so far. It's probably going to be the longest out of all these games that are out there. I've only, to be truthfully honest, it's kind of hard for me to say because I've only played, let's say, 4 games in the franchise. I've played Book 1 of Ys. I've played Ys Origins.
Played 3.
I've played 3 because I have it on the Super Nintendo, and now I have. I actually bought a couple more of the ones that were just recently released on Steam because they've been, re-releasing all their PC releases onto Steam, and I think I played Oath of, I forget what it's called, but this is so far I'm 20 hours into the game, and I think I'm maybe a third of the way through.
Nice.
So it's
well, these games are very, very long, very, very good RPGs, very, very like long.
Well, the first
story
game
driven.
is probably able to be beaten in under 10 hours, I think. Very possible to be. The first couple of games can be beaten in under 10 hours.
Well, that was more so back then when they made the original ones.
Yeah,
I didn't
would
play
say. Go on.
No, I was gonna say like when they brought them back on the PSP. I think it was when they did Books 1 or Yeast 1 and 2, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
They brought them back onto the PSP.
Yeah.
I remember playing them, and they were a little bit longer. Either that, or I just overall suck at it. I don't know.
You never know. I mean,
it's a very good
you suck at Mariokart, so
you suck.
Oh,
Is that fighting words already? And you guys haven't even started the matches yet.
That's
Just get
right.
that pre-smack talking.
Yeah, we're gonna get that
Yeah.
smack talk. Okay.
Unfortunately, we're not as bad as like McGregor or anything like that. But yeah, we could do the shit talking later.
Now, the last game I
Damn.
have that I just recently... Well, I've also bought Bloodborne, which I've been playing some of that. That game is fucking hard. Or, I'm not sorry, not hard, it's just...
Yeah, it is fucking hard, Bloodborne.
No, that game is fucking controller breaking. Okay, let's be honest here.
No. That game isn't so much hard as it's just frustrating in parts because sometimes your reactions... sometimes your reflexes and your actions just don't want to work together. Like, you think you're going to do a slash, and then you can roll out of the way? No. Some of these motherfuckers are like sponges. They'll take a couple hits and then they'll still swing with a follow-up, and you won't be able to roll out of the way. It's just a matter of really getting down these enemy patterns and knowing when to, like, roll to the left, roll to the right, or
and
maybe
then
go
you'll
between
be
the
like
legs.
dead in like 1 or 2 hits after you're swinging away for dear life.
Yes, there is that.
If anything, you kind of nailed it when you said it's just frustrating, because that's exactly what it is. It's effing frustrating, that game, and it's like, oh, do you want to go left? No, you actually have to go right. It's like, no, this ain't a cutscene. Press A, bitch, press A.
I have to say, though, it's interesting how when I've died at least a few times, and then a couple of the deaths change things around when you encounter certain enemies. Like, I just got killed by some ghoul holding a lantern, and suddenly I respawned. Not near a post, but like in some kind of, looks like dungeon somewhere. So I'm not sure where I'm going now. I'm a little lost, but it should be interesting. Now, the last game I have not actually played yet, but I just installed it because I'm actually excited for it, and that's Divinity Original Sin 2.
Ooh.
And if anybody knows anything about me, that I love the fuck out of the first Divinity Original Sin.
I actually did know that. Why did I know that?
But let's...
Because you pay very good attention.
Now, here's the thing
Something
about
like
Divinity Original Sin. This is a game by Larian Studios that was one of the successful Kickstarter campaigns, and it followed through on every one of its deals. And then they decided, you know what? It worked out great the first time. We're going to do it again. They Kickstarted it, and the game came out last week. And people are loving the shit out of it right now, and I can't wait to start it. But the thing is I've got so many games I'm playing right now, and... let's just say it's a 60, 70, 80-hour experience, and I want to at least co-op this with another friend of mine who played the original as well. So we're going to hardcore this sucker, like, real good. Divinity Original Sin 2 may possibly be, with the way I've been following it, if it plays the way I expect it to, it could easily be, I think, Game of the Year for me. I mean, sorry, Mark, I know you love Persona 5 a lot, but... But Divinity Original Sin 2 could be that game that could, make people forget about it for a while.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Okay, so we have 3 contenders so far for a Game of the Year. And we'll have a nice little fight to the death for that. So this is... And if you notice, this is probably the most I've ever talked about games I've played in any of our GVN Live segments.
This is actually very true. So he's like, "Damn it, this is my time. I'm going to talk about my games."
Me. Okay, let's move on to our guest here. So what have you been playing, buddy?
Well, I mean, now that on top of and I'll get into it when we do the interview, now that I'm also doing weekly fighting game tournaments, unfortunately, time-wise, haven't had all the time as much as I want to play games, but I'm still playing the hell out of Horizon Zero Dawn. That's
a game I need to get back to playing. I didn't play enough of that game.
Yeah, that game,
Me too.
That game just offers so much. Like, I think it's a little something for everyone. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't like just to walk around and talk so much. But it's like, it's so much more than that. It's like, it's one of those games where like I will play it for like 10, 15 minutes and you're hooked. Like I heard so many things about it. I was like, well, I gotta check this game out. I checked it out, and with like the first 10 minutes, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna be playing the shit out of this game.
Well, here was my problem, is that I had the same reaction. I was like, oh, this game looked really good. Oh, I heard it looks amazing for it. Oh, it operates amazing. I played it. I was like, wow, this game is really cool. But then The Legend of Zelda, The Breath of the Wild came out. That consumed
There is
my
a
life.
sin. So many good games came out at, like,
So many
February.
good games came out, and just The Legend of Zelda was just like, yeah, that's cute. but,
It's not
you know,
fair. It's like
here-
from February to April, a lot of good games came out, and they immediately got forgotten about the moment the Switch and Zelda came out.
Yeah, so that was all bad timing at that point, and I was like, oh, God.
Well, at the same time, the Nintendo Switch's launch was at the last second, so
This is very true. That was very, very last minute. Like, oh, it's happened coming March. It was like, holy crap.
yeah, they announced that. I forget what was it, Tokyo Game Show last year. This time last year is when they
What's
announced
that
it.
big game show last year? Yeah.
Yeah, Tokyo Game Show last year, and usually about that point is when they announce when first quarter games are coming out. So, or end of fourth quarter, first quarter games when they're released. So, and usually they make those set in stone by then.
I still got to get a Switch. I mean, I'm excited now because the Mario Odyssey bundle was like, damn you, Nintendo. As if I didn't need to already spend the money. Well, you just gave me the ultimate reason to get a Switch now.
Yeah, they got a lot. I can't wait to buy another copy of Doom. I already own a copy for every system except the Switch. I don't know why. I'm a whore for Doom. I will bend over and take a shotgun to the ass for Doom.
I was ready to say no comment, but Hubs cleared that one up.
Okay. You sound committed, sir. And
I am committed.
I applaud you, but
I gotta admit,
No.
I'm also playing a shit ton of fighting games for obvious reasons, which
I
I,
was
will
about
get
to say,
into.
no, really?
I literally had someone today. They were talking about games they play, and they mentioned Marvel vs. Capcom, and they're like, "Oh, you smiled when you heard the name." I was like, "Well, yeah, for obvious reasons. Why?" Between that, Tekken, I still play a crap ton of DOA. I don't care what people say. That's still an amazing fighting game. I don't care what anyone says. I will defend that to the death.
There you go. Right on. So
Oh, no,
anything
I'm
else,
not-
or is
I'm
that
not
about
too
it?
I'm also looking forward. I'm going to be getting, when I get my copy of Uncharted, the new Uncharted game. I'm a horror sucker for Uncharted, the whole series.
You just like the women in the Uncharted franchise. Don't lie.
So it's just announced around there, like, yeah, I'm just a sucker for the women of the Uncharted series. Yeah, that's why. That's who I want to go find and search for. Just find Chloe, and just my search for Chloe.
There you go. So, how about you, Keith? What have you been playing, buddy?
Okay, so pretty much on my frontier, no actual new games, but I upgraded my PC, so now I'm actually trying to get a lot more so into PC gaming, or trying to do some PC gaming here and there. I've actually been playing a lot of The Elder Scrolls V, and you know why? It's because Game of Thrones isn't on anymore, and that's the closest thing I'm going to get to Game of Thrones at the minute.
He's got withdrawal.
I totally have withdrawal at the second. That's all. Like I feel like how the Canadians felt when they didn't have hockey. It was like,
Eh?
oh, it was like, yeah,
Oh.
we don't have the hockey, eh? Oh, do you want to talk about how great the hockey is? It's all like, yeah, that's me.
They
right
got
now.
that shuffle puck game, whatever it's called, the luge or whatever they call it.
You mean curling?
Curling. Yes, I forgot the name for like a minute.
But
like every 4 years, like I didn't realize it was actually a thing past every 4 years when it was in the Olympics.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can tell
well,
it's a ratings.
it's a ratings monger, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're on that ESPN channel. You know, it competes right with football on Sunday afternoons.
But I've been playing a lot of the Elder Scrolls. Then I was playing a lot of Splatoon 2. Enjoy the game. It's fun. It's a good multiplayer game, definitely, for online. Other than that, pretty much that's about it. And I really want to pick up Destiny 2, I think. Maybe the next possible purchase in the near future.
I heard that's like one game where you didn't have to play the first one to get right into. It really does actually have my intrigue also.
Well, I played the first one. This is the thing, is I thought that the first one, not so much that it was a bad game, it was just a little lackluster. It kind of, I lost interest in it after a little while for it. It didn't really, like, grab me in to this point. But a lot of my friends are picking it up again, and I was all like, it looks interesting. I was like, and I have this brand new PC I just upgraded, so it's all like, yeah, fuck it. I might do it, but I'm still on the border on it at the minute. And then, of course, you got Super Mario Odyssey. I do want to pick up Metroid eventually, but money's a little tight right now, so it'll be what it'll be. But right now, Elder Scrolls V, and I'm still in love with the game. It's so awesome, and I can't wait for it to come out on the Switch, so that way I can download the Link Pack and get the Master Sword, and I can literally run around, Skyrim and just like stab people with my Master Sword.
All right.
He just wants to stab people on the go.
Absolutely.
Yeah. he likes to stab things. He's a very stabbable person. Stabby
I mean,
guy.
if anything, I want to attack the chickens with my sword, and then all of a sudden the guards are going to be like, "Oh, you just fucked up." And I'll be like, "Bullshit! I got the Master Sword."
There's nothing more fun, though, in that game than taking a chicken and throwing it at an enemy for it to be attacked, and then the chickens swarm the monsters. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so segment number 1 is over. On to segment number 2. This is the interview. So, I met you, Rich, at, I guess, your first Gaming for Honor event back in, what was it, July?
It was actually August 6th. It was, yeah.
All right,
August
so
6th.
it was a couple weeks after EVO, I believe, or the week before Summer Jam. That's right. So that's why
it was the week before Summer Jam. That was kind of the big selling point for that one. The last practice before Summer Jam.
Okay, so why don't you tell us what is Gaming for Honor?
Gaming for Honor is a labor of love. It started, believe it or not, actually like 3 years ago. I have a background in like planning events. I went to school for event planning, but I realized I was that person that didn't want to plan weddings or bar mitzvahs or sweet 16s. I was like, I always loved video games. So I was like, I want a way to merge events and gaming one day, but I didn't know how or where to start. So one day I'm on YouTube and I'm watching Awesome Games Done Quickly, for those that the speedrunning charity event weekend that they do. And I'm watching the Punch-Out speedrun, and I'm a huge sucker for Punch-Out. I grew up on Punch-Out, and I said, boy, it would be amazing to be a part of something like this one day. And I was like, you know what, self? Why don't you just make something? And I just started writing stuff down on paper, and the first actual like Gaming for Honor event, like I can say that's on record, was actually like 3 years ago at the local Dave and Buster's, and it was just basically a bunch of gamers coming together to raise money for soldiers, and just like in a convention style, like that's all it really was. Mm-hmm. And I've been like toiling and different ideas and whatnot, and like in 3 years time I've been able to turn it into now like a community. One of my lead people, Jeremiah Robinson, for those people who know, Fat Boy on Twitter and whatnot, he's big in the fighting game community, and so I started to befriend a bunch of people, and I took this original idea of...
And then you met Hubs, unfortunately.
And then I met
Unfortunately.
No, first I met Matt. I met Matt and a few others at NEC. And I took this original idea of like a pseudo gaming convention, and I've turned this into a community that runs fighting games, and now we do fighting game weeklies where part of our profits go to various charitable causes. And really it was just the brainchild of a kid who wanted to make events and who loved video games and who loved helping people and creating awareness, and just the desire to just take an idea that was in someone's head, my own head, and go for it.
Okay.
Now here's a question for you, Rich. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Hubs. Now, with the actual gaming, like any sort of like convention running for that sort of things, like when you went into this is this anything that what you expected, I should say, like, or
No,
is it
because
much bigger?
It's turned into something much bigger, because originally I was just going to do it once a year. It was just going to be a once a year thing, and people said, well, you need to turn into a company. So I turned it into a full-fledged company. And originally, like I said, it was just a bunch of friends playing video games. Originally, I was just going to, be in my apartment and just have some people with maybe a webcam or two or something like that. And where it really got big for me was when I got into like the whole fighting game aspect. And then I just started meeting this person. I met that person. And it's one of those stories where it's like, I was just, having fun, playing video games, and I met this one person, and now all of a sudden I'm writing fighting game tournaments and I'm hosting fighting game weeklies.
All right. So now that you're running tournaments, who would you say was your inspirations or people that, you look up to that help give you that drive to run tournaments?
That's easy. Emily Giona and Eric Small, Biggie Gaming. Mm-hmm. They were really the driving force. When I was doing my second kind of convention thing, I heard about Emily, and our first conversation was good. It wasn't
That's our
great.
Emily.
Yeah, that's our Emily.
But I learned a lot from her that day, and I had an event the following March, and it wasn't. I mean, my inexperience was shown there. It wasn't run properly. I didn't have the right assets and whatnot, but not only did she show up, but she literally sat 7 hours with me and just coached me every which way possible. And she's just been a huge inspiration and guidance that, has showed me not only do I want to do this, but I can do this.
Nice. Well, that's awesome, dude, as far as that one's concerned. Now, had you ever gone to any sort of convention sort of like that, or even any sort of event prior to actually doing any of this, or?
Oh, yeah. Philly's not really the most well-versed when it comes to, conventions and whatnot, but they had a Philadelphia Games Expo about, now it's about, 10, 15 years ago.
You're not talking about the VG Expo, I hope.
I am talking about the VG Expo.
I actually have issues with the guy who runs that tournament, so.
Well,
or runs that
fine.
thing, yeah.
Well, we see where the VG Expo is now, so I have no qualms with whatever you got to say. But that was my first taste in being in a convention type, atmosphere. But I didn't certainly draw no inspiration from that at all.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to draw inspiration from every single thing, but the thing is that, and what I admire more so is that it's hey, I wanted to do this, and now you're doing it. I mean, if anything, you're going to mess up. Nothing's perfect first time.
Oh, yeah. I've had, plenty of ups and downs, but the key is, just sticking with this. And I also drew a lot of inspiration. I'm kind of going to go past the communities here, but, someone who's been actually in the video game industry for, years and years and years and years, Tommy Tallarico. If you're familiar with
Video Games Live.
Exactly. He was probably the first person before I realized I wanted to do this that I was if I'm going to be in the games industry, that's someone I want to aspire to be because he took music and video games and merged it all into one. And I was well, you're trying to take I mean, I understand people could say, well, there's other people doing, fighting game tournaments and whatnot, and that's true. And, for me, the main thing I tell people is I'm not trying to be better than anybody. I just want to be part of the community I love.
That's good. At least, you know what? Now, going back to the VG Expo thing, I hope that you did take away some things from that, like how not to run a video game tournament and whatnot.
Yeah, because I saw how quickly that faded out of obscurity.
Okay. Yeah. Now, moving on to things, you said your first couple of tournaments didn't pan out so well. Now, what kind of adjustments did you make for your next tournaments and onward?
Well, the one thing was venue. Kind of going from a corporate conglomerate like Dave & Buster's, which I don't get me wrong, I work there, I love working there, but obviously from an event standpoint, it's so much different when you have a space that you have to rent out TVs, rent out couches, bring consoles, basically you have to bring everything versus like Gamers Heaven that basically has everything. And bless you.
Thank you.
All I have to really do is use the resources I have, and for the biggest thing I've learned is to use all the resources you can around you. If you can have a venue that has the TVs and the consoles, well, that's less money you got to spend. Or if you have friends who have the games, that's less money you have to spend. The biggest asset I've acquired is just really using your resources around you. And also, the other biggest thing I've learned is not only is it important, to introduce yourself on a social media aspect, but to go out into the community. I go out to all the small get-togethers, all the small tournaments, as many Biggie gaming events as possible, just so people can see not only who I represent, but my face as well, and can meet me as a person.
That's
Nice.
good. Now, have you had any discussions with Biggie himself? Like, did he's I know when I used to work with him, he did take me under his tutelage and tried to show me how things were run the right way, because I did have a couple of issues, struggling running tournaments back when I was doing it solo. Anything that you took away from him, anything that he was able to impart on you, what would that be?
The biggest thing that I learned from him is that patience, because he's been at this for a long time, and that it's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. But as long as you keep at it, you'll get that consistency, and you'll get that fan base, and you'll get where you need to be. And he is someone that I respect heavily, and the one thing I enjoy also along with this is it's also getting to promote other TOs and other companies. That's one thing he always said was don't burn bridges. Everyone is here to help you as long as you're willing to help others.
Mm-hmm. Now, what would you say is a goal for you? Like, where do you want to take gaming for Honor? Is there, let's say, like a plateau that you want? Yeah, the big picture. Where would you like to go with this?
I mean, the big picture is just to. I know it's going to sound kind of dorky and cliche, but like the big picture for me is to one day just to be, I've always wanted to be in the video game industry, and I'm not a programmer. I'm not a designer. I am terrible at math. I am probably so bad it's illegal. But
2
it's
plus
my
2
way
equals
of,
chair.
it's my way of wanting to give back to the community. And if I can somehow be in the industry I love, like this is how I would want to be involved in the industry. I'm not saying that I have to, me and Ken Kutaragi have to, share cocktails over at E3, although that would be nice.
I was about to say that would be awesome. Like,
That
if
would
you
be
deny that,
amazing.
you'd be crazy, sir.
Oh, no. I would love that very, very much. In fact, I'll have to put that down as like goal. Share cocktails with Ken Kutaragi. Okay, check. Got it. The big thing for me is just, trying to just be a part of this industry. You only live once, and if you can do what you love, then, the old adage is you never work a day in your life.
Okay. So, what are your bucket list things? Obviously, one of them is having a drink with Ken. Anybody else you want to sit down at a table with and have a couple of cocktails with?
I mean, I gotta go back to Tom and Tarico. I've met the man twice, but to actually get and have some cocktails with him, that would be pretty special for me. To be able to do that. Tom and Tarico would be somebody I would love. And I actually got the last time I met him, I told him actually what I was doing, and he was actually very encouraging and gave me a lot of encouragement. He's like, if this is what you love, then absolutely go for it. So just, I remember stuff like that really, but I guess, being that I grew up a Sega fanboy, if Yu Suzuki could
you
ever
poor bastard.
hear me,
You poor
or
bastard.
Yuji
Oh, really, Keith? We're going to go down this line? We're going to go down this road again?
No.
and this is why Hubs doesn't have special guests.
No, this is why I keep losing hosts.
Okay, even better. Yu Suzuki would probably be another one that I would love to, share a few drinks with and, be able to talk with. But, right now, my main focus is just, garnering my local community and just garnering the fan base I have with my local community.
Okay, let's jump back a few years or so. What got you into gaming? What was the thing that made you say, I'm a gamer?
Probably speaking, when I was 6 years old and I got my Sega Genesis for holidays. Nice. And I popped in Sonic for like the first time, and the colors, the speed, just, it was a feeling that at 6 years old I was like, okay, I know I'm only 6 years old, but I'm feeling things that like no 6-year-old should normally feel, when interacting with something. And no matter what I've done, I need an adult. No matter what I've done in life, gaming has always been there, and it's something that I've always gone back to. No matter how many times I've gone through career choices, gaming's the one thing that's always been like, hi, remember me? Like, I'm not going anywhere, so let's just embrace this, shall we? All
right. When would you say you were introduced to fighting games?
I was actually it's a funny story. I was actually introduced to fighting games when I was about 9 or 10 years old. I'm trying to remember the exact age. But I made my mom, my poor mom, I made her go out and buy me Street Fighter 2, the new challengers, when Cammy, DJ, T-Hawk, and Feelong were introduced. And my poor mother plopped out $75 for that game. Back then, games were far more.
They were extremely expensive.
They were very expensive back then.
Far more expensive than what they are now. I don't care what anybody says. People say games are expensive now. Go back to the early mid '90s and see how much games really cost.
Phantasy Star 4, $90.
Yeah, but here's the thing as well, is that you didn't have the resources. You didn't have people like us to be like, yeah, that game sucks, or you have these periodicals to do that.
You didn't have cheap-ass gamer.
Game, and that was your night. That was your freaking money right there.
Yeah, I had GamePro magazine. That was the earliest incarnation I had. But fighting games for me, the first Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter was like my first real introduction. Although I was actually a big also SNK fan growing up. I was one of those people. I couldn't afford the system to save my life, but I was actually a big SNK fan growing up also.
Okay. So now that you're introduced to fighting games, let's jump ahead back, I guess, to the recent couple of years or so. When was your first video game tournament, and what was the experience like for you?
You mean as running it or just being there?
Just being there. Your first time going into one, going into the environment. Like, talk us through your thought process as you enter your first tournament.
My first actual video game tournament was actually it was NEC.
Ooh.
And my first thought process was like, I was just like, I am home. Like, I literally just felt like I am home. Like, this is like, I just saw like, I never saw such like camaraderie, yet passion, yet competitiveness all on one spectrum. And my first thought process was just like, okay, let me just be myself. Let me just have fun here. Don't talk to anybody, because I didn't know at the time how approachable people were or weren't. But of course I found out that people are very approachable in the community. So I was like, okay, it's safe to talk to people. And maybe find somebody that can kind of like walk you through all this, because like I could tell by the intensity. I was like, okay, this is very serious. So it's like, just be good, follow the rules. God forbid, don't step in front of a TV screen during a fight. You might get punched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a rule that you kind of learn when you go to your first local gathering and people are playing on couches and whatnot, and you just want to go get a soda or something. Oops. And people start screaming at you. So, how'd you do in your first tournament? What games did you compete in?
The first tournament I competed in, I played DOA.
How'd you do?
I won my first match technically by draw. I'm sorry, because the person was not was DQ'd. No, I'm sorry, no, I got a bye. So technically I got to win because I got to buy. And then I jokingly said, like, oh, watch, I'm going to play Matt Ponton in my first actual game. And lo and behold, who did I play in my first actual game?
Sonic Fox.
But no, I played Matt Ponton, who was like the Sonic Fox of DOA that day. Like, he was the best DOA player there.
Nice.
Yeah, he is a very good. People don't underestimate him at all because he does know the game very well. He just doesn't have the execution to compete against Sonic Fox or his brother or Excalibur Blades. I mean, he's a great player. I mean, he whoops my ass up and down the block. He's a great player, and I would love to see him one day win it for the DOA community.
See, I would weigh in on this, but I know I suck at DOA, so I can't even be like, yeah, kick your ass, or you do suck.
Keith, you just sit there and stare at the titties.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, there's no titty influence in DOA. Clearly, they never marketed big breast at all. That was never marketed for DOA.
I like the jiggle mechanics, what can I say?
Yeah. Okay. So, I guess, any questions that you'd like to ask, Keith?
First off, where'd you get that background?
Oh, he's going to ask you questions now. The interviewee has become the interviewer.
Oh, well, this one, Google? So,
because I see Sonic and I see Tails back there, so, like, you can't be hating Sonic and Tails that much.
Oh, I don't hate them. I'm just saying that it's like I'm a Nintendo fanboy, so, like, that's how I marketed myself as such for that. I like Sonic. I do like the Sega Genesis. Sega Genesis was probably one of the better consoles ever for it, especially with, like, games like, again, you have Sonic the Hedgehog. You have, what the hell was that one, Alien... Or Space Harrier. That was another one. Great
Space Harrier, that was very good.
All sorts of great titles for it. So I'm not saying that I hated it. I'm just a Nintendo fanboy. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Because Nintendo had its Punch Out. I'll go back to Punch Out again. I'm a huge Punch Out fan, and it's kind of funny because we're talking DOA, and they made they also made Tecmo Super Bowl, which...
Big Dame in the chat room says he showed you DOA.
Oh, Big Dame is in the chat room right now. Boy! I say, boy, he'll know what I'm talking about. Big Dame showed me DOA. Yeah, he gave me some great tips. Big Dame did give me some great tips. I will give a shout out to Big Dame 21. Follow him on Mixer.com. There's my cheap plug for him.
There you go. Okay, so any more questions that you got, Keith, that you want to ask Rich?
Well, yes. Here's more so of a funny question for it. So, if there is a burning building and 3 of your favorite video game characters inside there, who would you save and why?
Wow.
Well, first we have to establish who his video game characters are.
Establish who are the 3 the characters are.
Sonic. Sora from Kingdom Hearts, also a huge Kingdom Hearts fan, and Nathan Drake.
Sounds like Donald Duck would have started the fire.
Of course Donald Duck would have started the fire. Still waiting for him to cure me.
But you picked like 2 of the 3 could probably save themselves.
I was about to say, okay, well now I'm intrigued on the answer of who are you going to save and why.
How many am I saving?
You can only save one. You can only save one.
I'm saving Sonic because I'm saving my childhood.
I thought there was going to be like a funnier response to that when it got all like, oh, well, I have to save my childhood. I would have been like, oh, it's because he's blue and he looks sad or something like that.
All right, let's flip this around. We want a funny answer. So, Keith, same question back at you. Your 3 favorite video game characters, and which one who's the only one you would save from a fire?
Okay, so if anything, I would probably say I would put Link, Mario, and I would probably say... I can't think of like a third one off the top of my head. Fuck it, I'll say Sonic. Just because I can. And I would definitely save Link. Just because he's very pretty, and he will always live on. Looks like quite possibly he could treat me well, or if he just wouldn't talk at least. I got nothing after that one.
I would also save Sonic because he's trying to save himself, so I kind of want to keep that going. Because Lord knows he's been burned through enough over the years.
And now here's the next serious question, and this one actually does have a very, very legitimate answer to it, and if you don't answer it correctly, I don't think we could be friends anymore. Is that, would you rather fight
Pressure.
one horse-sized duck or 1,000 horse-sized ducks?
Wait, one horse-sized duck or 1,000 horse-sized ducks?
He means, would you fight a horse-sized duck or would you fight 1,000 duck-sized horses?
Correct. English is a good language, I know.
English is hard.
Am I by myself in this fight?
Yes. You have to pick your foe. You have to pick your foe, either which one. And there is a correct answer to this.
There's a correct answer. No pressure. I've never been asked this question in my life. No pressure whatsoever. One horse.
Oh, we got Fat Boy in the room. Hello, Fat Boy. Welcome.
Yo.
You already got your shout out, Fat Boy. But you want another Fat Boy? We'll give you another shout real quick. I would go with the 1,000 horse-sized ducks. I don't know why. It's probably the wrong answer, but I'll just go with that one.
That actually is the right answer, but I want to see why. I wanted to see how you reached that conclusion as well.
My only conclusion is that this is the stupidest answer I can give you, in a mathematical equation, usually when someone says, would you fight, like, pick 1 or 1,000 something, and people usually say, well, just pick the 1. Well, that's not usually the correct answer, because you're picking one of something that's technically larger than 1,000 of something. So I'm just going with the less obvious answer.
Well, I was going to say it's because it'll be easier to kick them over. But,
All right, well...
And ducks are mean
Minus math
motherfuckers.
students.
Okay.
And now that I got the lighthearted comedy out of the way...
All right, well, Rich, this interview has been a lot of fun. I want to thank you for being on the show with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, guys.
Anything you would like to part with us? Anything you'd like to say as you part with us today?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really thank you both for allowing someone like me who's just trying to grow opportunities. You know, I really appreciate every opportunity I can get. Also, if you are a DOA player and you're around on Monday nights, definitely check out Fight Club Hubs. He runs a very awesome DOA tournament. It's a lot of fun. I've been a part of it. Have to give him some love. And also, every Friday night, you know, at Gamers Heaven in Phoenixville, we run weeklies, fighting games, live stream on at Gamers Heaven, and we're gearing up for our big October 28th challenge accepted too. And I'm going to be launching that event page tomorrow.
Oh, all I can say to you, Rich, is, like I said, I wish you good fortune in all the future wars to come, sir.
Really appreciate
and well, one more question on your big event. Are you going to any specific charity whatsoever, or would you also be interested in doing Extra Life as well?
I'm open to anything right now. I don't have anything in mind right now, but I'm, like I tell everybody, I'm always open to suggestions.
All right. Because if anything, I would also say check out Extra Life as well, because they have that big event in November as well, too, that you can raise and whatnot.
Yeah, the big 24-hour event of streaming that everybody attempts to try and do. I've done it before.
I've done it twice.
That looks fun. But thank you guys very much. I really appreciate this.
Thank you. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Rich Witzer of Gaming for Honor.
Woo.
Woo! All right, so up next is going to be a fun, stupid little segment between the Gamer Keith and me.
So now you get to watch me get my ass kicked, and for that we're going to switch on over to the sexy mode.
Yeah.
Ooh yeah, sexy mode.
Sexy. Let's see here. Let's see, where did my XSplit go? There it is. So hold on a second as I wait for this to clear up so we can capture. There we go. Now we can do this the right way. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so tonight we're going to be doing something brand new. We are going to be competing in some Mario Kart. Now, as I mentioned before, yeah, we are down a couple people because we're going to be doing a four-way of sorts.
Don't ever say the words four-way ever again.
Oh, I got to do an update. That's not that big a deal. But anyway, while we're updating here, let me explain what's going to go on. We are going to be competing in Mario Kart 8 on the Nintendo Switch. Mark will be joining us possibly sometime during this little segment, so this could be a hell of a lot of fun, so who knows what's going to happen.
Pretty much.
Actually, he's on his way. He's on his way home, so he probably will be joining us in the next 15 to 30 minutes. All right. All right. Thank you, controller, for syncing. I appreciate that. DS mode activated. Really? That's funny. Oh yeah, yeah. That's how the game looks.
DS mode activated. Form of.
I wonder if I can touch the bottom screen and screw up your game.
Form of a hawk.
Alright, so...
It's... Wow. Even on this screen here, it has to show how bad I suck. It's all like, wow, did you suck before? You really suck. 0 and 4. Gee, thanks. As if I didn't feel bad enough.
Alright, now, do I invite you? Oh, there you are. Okay.
I already invited you because we're friends, and that's what friends do.
Alright, shall we do 100cc, 50cc? What would you like to do, sir?
I'm down for whichever. I would say let's roll the dice. Or let's ask the lovely audience.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my me is scary. Go fuck yourself, Nick. Alright, we're going to put a quick vote up there. 100cc, 50cc, or 150? Or mirror? Which one is, what do you want us to play, guys?
No autographs.
Oh, there's a 200cc mode? Oh, yeah, there is. Holy shit. Okay.
Or the 200cc mode.
That tells you how much I've been playing Mario Kart. I didn't even know there was a 200cc mode. Holy crap. So, I know we got some people in there who can,
Come on, randoms. And depending on how bad I suck, if I keep on losing, you guys can customize my next cart so I can really suck at it. Like anything.
Where is my, Did I close down my bot? No, there he is. So I can keep track of who's
Stupid
in.
robots, unreliable.
Damn bots. Alright, so, there we go. I'll do this. Start the race. Alright, let's whoop some ass. Normal items. Alright, should we do another vote, or shall we just take turn? Oh, you know what? It's a randomized thing anyway, right?
I was about to say, I'm just picking random.
Yeah, I'll pick random too.
It's a random game.
Did a Rich just join the game? Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry, Rich. I think I hung up on him. I think he called by accident.
Wario's gold mine.
This is going to be a little awkward for people to see.
Booyah! Woo!
Oh, I think it's just the two of us.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. Just jelly.
Yep. Oh no, he's in the lead.
He's like, oh no, whatever shall I do? Oh.
Ah, I didn't make it.
Oh no, my crops. Oh shit. See? This is why we can't have nice things.
Did you keep crashing, son? Stop crashing.
I don't want to crash. Oh, snap. That's how it's going to be like, eh? Huh?
You know it.
Game on.
Bring it. Bring it. What do you got, Keith?
Oh. I got that. Ooh. Yeah.
You and your damn... Oh, wow. You're actually kind of got... You're accelerating quite a bit. Oh.
Come at me, brah.
I can't round those corners as good as I used to.
That's what she said.
I don't know how you can respond to me with that. It doesn't make sense.
Of course it does. It doesn't need to make sense.
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't get my boost. Oh, wait, what? I must have hit that thing. Oh, well.
Oh, yeah. Finally,
So, yeah, 200cc. This is my first time actually doing it. That was very interesting.
Oh, booyah.
Yes, indeed. Oh. So we got a Skype message here. I wonder if that is,
Mr. Mark?
Nah, it's not Mr. Mark. Not yet. Alright, let's do random again.
Mr. Superman, he's not here.
Uh-oh.
No.
No.
No, I
No.
can't. Mr. Superman, he's not here.
Mount Wario. Okay, here's one of the stages I haven't been on yet.
Neither have I, so this shall be interesting.
Oh my, it's got a beautiful background.
Oh, it's the Swiss Alps in December. Oh. Hubs, if you're gonna ride that far up my butt, you gotta buy me dinner first, there, bro.
Oh wow, yo, I lost control because of the ice. Holy crap. You can't drift on the ice.
Buddy, I can.
No, I'm drifting, but then I like stop.
Oh, this is a short one.
Oh wow. I lost control. Wait, whoa. I don't think it's a short one, I think it's a single track.
Oh. Oh, shit. Ah, you steal my tortoise shell, you penis?
Penis.
Boom! Yeah!
I think I picked the wrong tires.
I was about to say, something tells me you picked the wrong gear there, brah. Whoa! Oh, really? Did I just blow myself up? I did. Haha!
Here I come, motherfucker!
Oh, no! No, my Sharona!
Ah! No, no, no! I'm not gonna lose! Fuck you!
Yes!
Fuck you!
Yes! Boom!
How did I not know about 200cc? Simple. I didn't pay attention to the announcement when it came to this game. I just knew that they would have everything unlocked from the from the Wii U version. So much easier to win a match when there's more than 2 people.
Is there a way that we can go back and do this? Or change? No, I think you have to have friends.
No, I am not going to leave the group. Or wait, ooh, I can
leave this group.
I can change my car. There we go.
Yeah. That's what I said. Did you want to change your car?
I'm going to change my car.
Hey, tension hubs, down! Oh, oh.
We're just sitting there all folded with our arms crossed like, yeah, what's gonna be?
What's gonna be?
2, 6. I wonder what those numbers mean exactly.
Points.
Oh, okay.
It's a thundering out. Dodging, weaving, bobbing. I feel like Bill Cosby. It's all like
I would be that guy that would drive into his own banana.
You would be the guy that drives into his own banana. Ring.
Wow, I'm spitting out here, but I still got you. So, haha.
Haha.
Wow, I'm hydroplaning here. That ain't cool.
How did you not know about 200 cc's? It was the selling point of the game. I love it, man. I love it. Snap.
I cannot do a power slide around the corner because I keep sliding.
Life's tough, wear a cup, buttercup.
Yeah, I'm about to wear a cup. I feel like I'm getting kicked in the balls here.
I was about to say, it's because I'm kicking you in the nuts.
Yes, you are.
Not because I can, it's because I want to.
I'm gonna have to change my my car again.
Boom.
I'm getting bodied.
Yes, you are. Oh, yeah. Boom. Turned myself into a pickle.
Turn yourself.
Yeah. I concur, Brutal. 4-4, baby.
Oops. Let's try this again.
Good luck. So cute. Bye-bye.
Oh god, it has to be Rainbow Road.
Yes.
Which, the Super Nintendo version. Oh dear.
Oh my stars.
I like how they updated this version, to be truthfully honest.
Oh, I burnt out. Oh, I burnt out my O-ring. Damn. I think you're gonna kick my ass on this one, Hubs. I think all my smack talking has come back and bit me in the ass.
I just had to find the right tires. Probably my inexperience from the last couple of levels didn't help as well.
Oop. Ah! Yeah, you.
Ooh, almost spun out there. That wouldn't have been good.
Ah.
Just got bounced off. Yeah, I handedly whooped your ass there. TGS predictions?
I'm not really sure. I didn't even know what was going on with Tokyo Game Show right now. I don't know.
How much you want to bet Final Fantasy VII makes a gameplay debut?
Nah, that's not really too much of their style, to be honest with you. If anything, I'm thinking Kingdom Hearts, definitely. I think they're definitely going to have something at Kingdom Hearts there, because there's been a lot of heavy talk about that. And the press conference for that, it is tomorrow. You are right, Nick. At
Shall we up the race to 4 or 6 or 8?
what?
For next set, shall we make it 4 races, 8 races, 6 races, what? Wait, when did Final Fantasy VII make a gameplay debut? All I saw was a trailer. Oh, yeah, I did see some gameplay videos, but they were, like, extremely brief.
I would probably say a port. I mean,
if it's a port for PS9, it better be better than the port that they had for fucking the Steam. When it was just the iOS or the... Yeah, the iOS, where it was like the mobile port of the game, where it has like the big screens and letters and stuff like that. It was just really obnoxious.
Let's see. Did anybody actually watch the Nintendo press conference? Because I did not, unfortunately. I've been like so far behind. Like, this is my only real time I get to get really into gaming at the second.
Are we talking about what? You talking about the what Nintendo did last week?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they showed off a shit ton of games, including a lot of third-party games as well. Biggest of which is being Wolfenstein and Doom.
Yeah, that I saw. I wonder how it's going to translate onto the Switch.
It looked like it's going to translate just fine. Because I mean, aside from a little bit of outside of from some minor graphical details, it looks like it's going to be just fine.
I don't know. Is it just me, or is it Bethesda's being a bunch of whores lately?
Iggy, you little bitch.
Hubs, you twat. I mean, what? Fuck you, Mario. Oh. So that's how it's gonna be.
That's how it's gonna be.
Okay. Game on.
Motherfucker! Alright, who did that?
I was about to say, who's the twat? That's why I think I would be splendid in England. Because I could use words like twat. Fuck you, Rosalie.
What'd you call her?
I said fuck her. That's what I said. Who has this bird thing?
Who just splooged all over my screen?
That's what I'm saying. It's all like, okay, who's the jerk? Oh god, it was terrible.
Damn you, Toad.
Booyah!
Damn. Looks like the AI came with its game.
Hey, Mark, what's up, bud?
Mark joined us.
Yeah, he joined us in the chat room.
Everyone's doing all good. How's it going, buddy? Oh, well, he said he's tired. Let us know if you want to join, Mark. We'll add you right away.
Random. We're having beefaroni. Absolutely, Nick.
You want to play, Nick? Sounds good. Just you
more
got
the merrier.
XSplit. Why don't you set it up so we can capture and do a quad stream? Power burst the wrong way, or drifted the wrong way.
Excuses.
Oops.
Yeah. Peach.
No, not a bullet bill. Please don't be a bullet bill.
No, but it is gonna be a friggin' tortoise shell the next time I see you.
Oh, did you get hit by Bumpa Bomb?
I did. Like, square in the face. Like, not the sexy kind, though. Now I'm, like, getting the ever-loving bejesus beat out of me.
What's going on?
Oh, no!
What's going on? No, Bowser, why would you do this to me? I thought we were homies.
Why, SpongeBob? Why? Well, I got second, so I'll take it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I am getting whooped to hell and back. Hot damn.
Hot diggity darn. Hot diggity daffodil.
Hot diggity shit.
You don't know shit about dick.
It's the truth.
I only speak the truth. Tokyo Game Show. Let's see. Live stream schedule. Let's see what predictions we got going on. Let's see what's going on in the world of Atlas, Bandai Namco.
I'm going to have to delay my stream to match yours.
I'm gonna give you a big old punch in the eye! And how awesome would it be if Pac-Man was actually in Mario Kart?
He is in the arcade version.
Oh yeah, I forgot he is, isn't he? I was actually just at Dave & Buster's a couple of weeks ago, and I did play Mario.
And you
Kart.
didn't see Rich there?
I'm not sure which one he worked at.
The one in Philly, right? There's the one on Columbus Boulevard.
The one that's on like the water.
Yep, Columbus. That's the riverfront in Columbus Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Then no, I did not. Shit! Fuck! Who has the bullet bill? Who is the twat? I lost.
Woo! I won this one. Yeah.
And I got my booty handed to me. Not only did I get my booty handed to me, I got the "You Suck" participation trophy.
All right, let's see here. I need to delay this. Let's try 1,000 milliseconds is 1 second, right? Or is it 100 milliseconds? I don't remember time for anything under a second.
Neither do I off the top of my head.
Let's try with that. I don't think you want to leave the group, sir. Let's try 5,000 milliseconds. Unless that's just for audio delay. In which case I want video delay. How do I set up video delay?
On XSplit, I'm not 110% sure. Can you hear me okay, or?
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. I'm not sure if I had to, like, bring the mic closer to me or not.
Okay, so yeah, it is 1,000 seconds, or 1,000 milliseconds is a second.
Oh, I blew out my O-ring.
Oh, Hyrule, yeah.
I love The Legend of Zelda so much.
I couldn't tell, sir.
No, I know, 1,000 years. 1,000 years, nobody would have ever guessed.
Yeah, you're not dropping that bomb in my face.
Oh, I got the bomb right in my freaking face. And again, it wasn't the sexy time.
Damn it. Who did that?
Stop that. Stop that. I got my ass whipped. Who's beating me right now? Is it you, Hobbs?
Oh, yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah!
No!
Ha-ha! Victory! So, let's see here. There should be... let's try this. Let's try 2 seconds. Or no, it's not 2 seconds. I don't think that's the right one then.
My name is Hans Jürgen Urban Norvin. Roughly translated, it means, would you like to touch my penis? Even your B is all like, Yay, Google.
Yep, looking up Google how to set video delay. I'll have to toy around with this some other time. F this. 2, 1. Whee! Oh, everyone's in there. That's not nice. This is a fun stage. Oh, I think we have someone that would like to join us.
Fuck.
Crap. I have all this ringing in my ears.
Yeah!
Now I'll answer. I think that's Mark, but I'll get him back in a minute. He's probably ready, or it's probably Nick. One of the two. I couldn't see.
I'm not paying attention to the Skype at the second.
Whoa! I just slid out of control there.
What the fucking fuck is going on right now?
No! Fuck you with the blue shell, whoever that was.
Wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Take that, Bowser.
I am literally getting the ever-loving bejesus beaten out of me right now.
Been there, done that. A lot of fun.
There's usually a midget that makes googly eyes at me there. I call him Mr. Piccolini.
Mr. Piccolini. You're naming your midgets now? Don't they come with their own name?
Well, kinda. I figured that's a good slave name I can give them, you know?
Oh, slave name, huh?
You know, like Toby?
Toby?
My name is How the hell did I get sick?
Alright.
Take it easy, Brutal. Thank you for coming out, bud.
Thank you for joining us. Now joining us, hopefully by playing some Mario Kart of his own, it's Nick.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, you you got your XSplit set up for Mario Kart?
My camera's on, if that's what you're talking about.
You don't have game capture?
No.
That's all right.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be able to see me
Exactly.
on each screen, so it doesn't matter.
All right, let me just. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Let me just adjust a couple things real quick. Let's back out.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, don't I need your guys' info and stuff?
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Oh, here, I will put my friend code out for the whole world to see.
Yeah, if you can, Keith can.
No, that's the one thing Nintendo doesn't want you to do.
Oh, fair enough. That I did not. Actually, we will we'll change places here. We'll go back to my lovely background. Hi.
Hey, there I am. And there's...
Alright, gotta get my background back. I hear voices.
I hear voices in my head.
Do they come to you? Do they understand?
Yes, usually, and then they bribe me with cookies and cakes and whatnot.
Is there a weird snake thing that just comes down the ramp? But that was poor choice of words.
That's what she said.
All right, it looks like Mark is ready. Hello there, Marcus. Well,
Hey, Mark.
This is the goddamn fucking Randy Orton jokes.
The what?
Sorry.
Motherfucker.
uh-oh.
Okay.
What happened? I'm lost.
He's making fucking Randy Orton jokes.
I know, bad ones.
Any Randy Orton jokes are not appropriate or acceptable. Fuck him.
All right.
Shall I banish him, Mark?
I mean, no, it's fine. As long as you understand what you did.
And I sent you friend code in the chat there, Nick.
Yeah. Just putting it in.
Let me transfer myself on over here.
All right.
Hello.
Just waiting for Marcus to
Oh
boot
shit!
up the XSplit.
I did exactly what I wasn't supposed to.
Okay. See. I forgot a number.
Hold on. Let me just transition back, y'all. And
Looking, found you.
yay! Friend request sent. There you are.
No, don't freeze. What is going on tonight, XSplit? What are you doing?
Turn it down a little bit.
Oh, XSplit, are you misbehaving on me?
It's the
Something's
rule
having-
of whenever you need.
Something's
the rule
having
of
a
whenever
brain
you
fart.
need something to work, it won't.
Yeah, either XSplit's having a brain fart or my computer's just like, yo, dude, you're doing too much.
Yes.
You broke
Alright.
it. I've never actually played. I haven't played Deluxe online, so I don't. Keith, I got you, but a lovely 0-0.
What is going on here?
Hubs,
So
you
my
have
my desktop just froze, but my mouse can move around.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah, that's what I did. There we go. Bring up Task Manager. There we go, and it fixes everything.
It's a good sign.
There we go. I apologize, everybody, if that thing froze for a little bit.
So yeah, Hubs, you have the lobby up, right?
I will create the lobby in a second.
Okay.
Alright. Do I need to be friends with you to do that? I don't think I am.
No, you just have to be friends with them.
Oh, so as long as I'm friends with
Somebody, you should be able to join the room. Well, they could probably send you an invite.
I can mark Keith as a best friend. Hell yeah, I will.
Damn right.
But yeah, I just checked it a few minutes ago. Final Fantasy IX is supposed to come out tomorrow, apparently.
Oh, for PS4.
Yeah. If it's like the 7 port, then that's fine. The PC port.
Alright, so the lobby's open.
Okay. Oh wait, here we go. Friends.
Move this up.
Is there a way? Hold on.
This is probably fantastic viewing right now.
Yeah, I know. This is the meat and potatoes of our show here. I just want everybody to know.
What's going on here? Oh, okay, that's you in the bottom left corner I have right now. You're inviting Nick, right?
Well, I'm not sure how I can, is the whole thing. Like, do I just join?
The person who is creating it presumably needs to be the person who invites Nick.
Okay, so then I can't do that. So go ahead and make the room, Keith.
Okay.
You just fucking add Nick to your goddamn friends list, you fucking weirdo.
That too.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, give me your friend code, Tubbs.
Oh, all right, fine.
But you can probably fucking add friends with him as soon as we, like, get into a group together. So, I
That
guess...
too.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
he
how
can
I was
make the
planning
fucking
on.
thing.
That's how I was planning on doing it. Friend suggestion.
Uh-huh. You just didn't want to be friends with Nick, you fucking scumbag.
I've had the guy in my house. He's been at my house more than you.
You live
Tired of
far
this shit
away.
already.
Super far
I
away.
live around the corner from him. Oh yeah, look at me coming in.
Yeah, he's like an hour away from me.
It could be 2. So. Hey Keith, how is it walking around Northeast America while I'm in? Oh God, here's Hubs.
Yeah. That seems to always be the general consensus. It's like, oh God, here comes Hubs.
So are we going to be seeing any of your game, Keith, or no? Or are we just going to be staring at you?
Hold on.
You and your beautiful side profile.
My beautiful. Oh, yes. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull myself back up here.
Fuck did my straw go?
Hello.
Soon. Mark's team rates. That's.
I had a straw and then I lost it. I'm very upset about this.
Uh-oh. I can tell you're upset by this.
Should have probably gotten that exploit earlier.
Oh,
But
here we go. So we're going to do a 200.
There it is.
No teams, normal items. Do you want to have some communication? Some comms here?
Okay, that's just kind of creepy how Nick and Mark are just getting down like that.
Yeah. Got moves.
All right.
It doesn't have to
guys
be weird
ready?
if you don't make it weird.
As long as there's no eye contact.
No teams, normal items, normal comm,
I
all vehicles, 8 races. Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to go less?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead.
Just pick random.
Oh man, I haven't played this game in a while. This is gonna be fun.
Absolutely.
Back, forth, left, right, something.
Up, down, left, right, uppercut.
North, south, east, west. Other general directions.
I don't remember how to play. Like I legit don't remember the controls right now.
A accelerates, B brakes. Left
Okay.
is item use. Right bumper is jump and slide.
Oh, okay.
You can also use the left bumper for honking if you don't have an item.
Because that's always going to get you off their ass. Is honking.
I got something you can fucking honk.
Oh,
What you talking about, honky?
oh, too fast.
Yeah, the ship biscuit is that thing.
It's a musical note.
It's huge.
That's what she said.
Not to you.
Oh!
Nah, he has a point. It's
Oh, too
like,
fast.
I'm gifted with the medium.
This is not going how I envisioned it. Whatever.
Fuck you, baby Mario.
Mariokart, destroying friendships one relationship at a time.
Wish there was
Yeah,
a
I'm
way you
never
could
touched.
save yourself off of banana peel, but you couldn't do that like you could in the N64.
Up. Whoever's first, you got a present coming your way.
You're a
I didn't send it. I can't help that it just appeared.
I got crushed by the note.
I got crushed by the note as well. And I got sick of
Shit. Oh, you're not
I
playing
felt-
Link this time?
No, I'm playing as Luigi. I was
I
hoping
fell
to get
way-
some Luigi death stares here.
Things did not go my way on this one.
Hmm.
At least I look cool in my Metroid suit, so that's all well and good.
It's a shame we can't see the Metroid suit or who you're
You can see
playing
it on
as.
our.
I'm playing as my Mii, but I tapped the Samus amiibo to it to unlock the suit.
Oh, you know what? I should do that too. And what randomly... What's this? Rainbow Road. Oh, dear God.
Oh dear.
That's what happens when you pick randoms.
Yeah, I know.
You get
Are you
drive
guys
overs.
Are you guys going to be able to come over on Saturday?
Yes.
I will let you know. I do get off at 4 o'clock, so...
You are. Fuck. At least Keith is a good friend.
I'm a bad friend. I never said I was a good friend.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I'm doing a board game night. I'm doing a board game night. Now you know what we're talking about. Problem solved.
I was about saying, now you know, and now you just have to battle.
The other half is lasers.
Are lasers involved in the board game?
It really depends on what game you play.
Oh.
Don't ask me what the fuck I was thinking when I decided to do 8 races, but...
You want to constantly suffer? I am a man of constant sorrow.
I must hate myself, or I just want to die. I don't know which is which.
Why can't the answer be yes?
Can't the answer be all of the above?
I was just not in control of the situation.
I mean, technically speaking, you were. Literally, you were.
Oh, that was awesome on my luck.
You were in control the entire time. What are you talking about? This is all your fault.
I'm just saying, I went on the seat of my pants on this one.
Not you. Have you guys ever seen the new Rambo movie, the fourth one?
Yeah.
No. Just
Uh,
John Rambo.
Oh, just
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
think
It's like
Rainbow.
Is he just called Rambo? I thought
Yeah,
he was
last-
doing. I thought he was doing the same thing like he did with Rocky Balboa, with the naming
yeah,
of the title.
like, what was it? 2008 that it came out.
Something of that nature, I think.
To you,
Yeah.
who threw that, fuck you.
Don't fuck
That-
yourself.
That part where just shit absolutely hit the fan, and it was all the missionary's fault, and she was even like, "I feel like this is all my fault."
It is.
Like it took like 15 people dying for you to register that.
I've been knocked from fucking second place back to last place in 2 races. You can fucking take a tortoiseshell up your fucking ass, you bald piece of shit. I hope your fucking dick falls off and into a puddle.
Mark,
It's
punch
all
yourself
right.
in the dick.
Sorry, I'm doing absolutely terrible, so it's cool.
Fucking debating it.
Dick. Oh man.
So what am I in? 4th place. Okay, for points. That's okay, doable.
No, you're actually at second. Oh,
I
wait.
have
No, there's
4
there's 2
points.
people with 24, 1 person with 25. I have 19.
It's a Nick. Yee-hoo.
Keith, punch yourself in the dick.
No. Not punch myself in the dick. I won't eat cat poop either.
Is that a thing people ask of you routinely enough that you needed to have a canned answer for that?
That's like a that's a weird insult to throw out.
Damn it. Oh, damn it. God damn it. I'm getting ass kicked this one.
Motherfucker.
Ah, Mark.
I win. I got
Doyle
Rich.
rules.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel.
Yo, what's up, Noctingu? How you doing?
19 points now. That was quite the jump.
Yeah, we're doing all right. We're actually having a blast right here, for the most part.
Fucking speak for yourself.
I was about to say, as opposed to I picked fucking 8 rounds.
Hey, I can't help it if you suck.
I can't take it anymore. I just want to die.
Fire Emblem 12, huh? How are you liking that?
Nice.
Wait, there's 12 of them?
Well, originally it came out on the NES, so yeah, there's quite a few of them. Just not a whole lot of them really came stateside is the whole problem.
Alright.
What's this? Winter, spring, summer, and fall. All you have to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah.
It's the Animal Crossing course. When you finish, you gotta pay Tom Nook like 3/4 of your points.
He's all like, oh, did you just get
You know
here?
what's
Oh,
funny
here's
is that
Crippling
might
Death."
be true.
It's not.
I know.
Animal Crossing, the game to teach kids about extortion.
Listen, I live in New Jersey. I learned about that shit a long ass time ago.
Buzzing.
I was like, oh, this is a pyramid scheme. I see how this works.
It's crazy. I remember playing Animal Crossing on the DS for the first time, and just working to get enough money to get my house built up, And then once I got to the point where it's like, you know what, I'm okay, it's big enough, I just deliberately stopped paying just because I didn't want Nook to just take my house and change it again.
Ah, fuck you, Tom Nook.
Didn't even have the decency to push my furniture back so it hits the wall. Or so it's flush against the wall. It's always left in the same spot as the size of the previous house.
It's like you cock.
So you always spend like 10 minutes repositioning your furniture.
Bubs.
And I...
Fish tits. Ah! I get it. Pick on the green guy day. I get it.
Woo! First place! Yeah! Hey, Keith, is there a way you can fix your video? It's kind of choppy.
Who, me?
Yeah, your game video.
I don't know.
Oh, so Fire Emblem 12 is a remake?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, wait, which Fire Emblem? The Shadows of Valencia? Is that what we're talking about?
I think so, yes.
Marth's sequel, so whatever that is.
I had a 2 in 4 chance of getting Excitebite. Like, come on.
Oh, now I'm in third place. Yeah.
Huzzah!
The fucking Squid Boy and Young Link, I think, is winning. Or Young I don't know. One of the babies. Alright.
I would definitely play like a Link to the Past style Zelda where it's just baby Link going on adventures.
I'd dig it. I'd buy that for a combo.
Damn it, Keith.
I feel like that'd be a game that would make people upset too. Like Nintendo would be like, hey, we did this little side thing, and people just be like, but my timeline!
I feel like my character is like losing control sometimes when I'm near these vehicles. I don't know why.
Do you have
Keep
the
crashing into them?
No, I'm not crashing into them. It's like suddenly I'm trying to go around them and my car is like being autopiloted around them.
I think you might have the auto steer on.
The what steer?
The auto steer.
There's an auto steer?
Yeah.
Auto steer?
There's an auto steer in this game. It's on by default.
Oh, well, I don't like that. I might have to
Yeah,
figure out how to turn that off.
Oh, I don't like that whatsoever, mister.
You can pause and shut it off, but I don't know if you can do it online. See if you can do it in the lobby. Because that caught me the first couple races. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, because I was trying to go up a ramp and suddenly my guy's like trying to go around the damn truck. I'm like, what the hell?
I think it was one of the things Nintendo put in to make it easier for kids. And
Damn it, Nintendo, why?
Stupid kids. Get off my lawn!
it's like the Switch is doing extremely well right now, but they keep making these weird decisions that really should sabotage it, but it hasn't
What
yet.
the shit, Biscuit Hubs?
They did that whole thing with the cartridges and making them taste terrible for no real reason.
God damn it, Nintendo! I'm gonna.
So kids wouldn't eat them.
Oh wow! I just got usurped.
Because clearly that's the first thing I always think of is that I definitely want to eat the...
Yeah, the party system on the phone. Yeah, well, yeah, probably because The only reason why I can see that working is because what kid is going to have access to a phone?
Have
I
you?
Everyone.
I
Have
keep
you?
forgetting to lick the cartridge.
Have you even used
You
the?
keep forgetting like the cartridge.
Have you used the online app?
Yeah, I
yet?
might as well.
No, I don't. I have a Windows phone. I'm never going to have the app.
Oh, what? It's. Oh, right, Windows Store. Yeah, it's I think Splatoon's still the only thing on there. Let me check. There's a special lobby for Splatoon in it.
I'm trying to think if I can, I guess I can't pause it. Do it here. Oh well, I'm gonna have to suffer.
Yeah, Splatoon has a game-specific service, and I think there's just everything else is general.
All right, 3 more races.
Even you sound defeated at this point, Jesus.
Yeah, the happy-go-lucky guy of the group is now sounding defeated.
Dude, I just got fucking gang pounded in a corner. I don't want to hear it. Fucking multiple dudes just slamming into me, one after the fucking next. I was like,
That's
oh,
just called
this
Saturday night for you, Mark.
This is how Annabelle Chong feels.
Annabelle Shaw. Wow.
She set one of the world record gangbangs, sir.
That's.
Oh, I thought you would say Houston, but okay.
You kept the world record for that?
I'm not that old, Robert. They not only keep a world record for it, there have been several different people who have held it over the time period where you have been alive.
Who was looking like through the record book and went, "No, I want to break that."
Pornographers, sir. Pornographers almost always decide they want to break that record. They're like, you know what would get us famous for a while? Breaking the world record for gangbang.
Oh man, the human mind will never cease to amaze me. Well, maybe amaze isn't the right word, but question, I don't know. Wonder. Oh man,
Ponder, if you will.
people are weird. We do some weird things.
Birds are weird.
Yeah, but their life is simple. They just fly.
Shit and fuck.
First
Well,
of all,
yeah.
fuck.
Basic functions.
They ejaculate on eggs.
Thank you, Mark, for being blunt about that.
What did you want me to fucking say?
That's
I don't
They
know.
deliver their genetic package on semen receptacles.
That's how that works.
No, he's fucking, the bird is doing the goddamn 5-knuckle shuffle on a fucking egg. That's how it's going. Or I guess 5-feather shuffle as the case would go. If it makes you feel any better, you can imagine him fucking doing the "you can't see me" gesture immediately afterwards.
How did I finish the race?
I think you killed Hubs.
Well, if I have to suffer, so does everybody else.
Damn.
Fuck him, he got first place anyway. He can eat all the dicks. Just all the dicks.
Oh
Right
my
in
God.
that fucking mouth.
Bag of dicks.
Looks like a fucking stripper's crotch.
Annabelle Jones' crotch.
I have to get-
Chong, you racist. I don't actually know who holds that record right now.
Oh god, I think you did kill Hubs.
He left. He's dead. It's over. He's dead. It was a good run.
Wait, you can leave?
Oh my God.
Alrighty.
Now is.
That was
it's
something.
on my Skype call, but
Hey, Nick, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
I keep getting fucking jacked up on shit, and I don't know why.
I'm not even sure if he's talking about the game or something else entirely.
In the game. I keep getting stuck on the fucking polygonal textures of the environment.
To be more precise, Nick.
You fucking pervert.
What
What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Not
Well,
everything
a lot of
has to
things,
be
but that's another conversation.
At this moment, what is wrong with you? You disgusting, sick freak!
Playing Mariokart for you, that...
I learned it from watching you, Mark.
Who in the blue hell are you?
I'm...
It doesn't matter what your name is.
Nah, come on, you gotta be instantaneous with that. You can't even wait
It
for me.
doesn't matter.
As soon as mouth opens, you cut off.
I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to a video game right now.
Oh,
Oh, snap. He just said you ain't got no nipples.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm playing a video game.
it's Kevin Hart reference. Keep thinking I can make that jump. I cannot make that jump.
Well, you know what? There's like a little train type deal that you can deal with. That's fine.
Dealy.
Fucking game. It's like I'm being hit with 5 things at once.
That's just called, I don't know what you would call that. Ah!
Oh, my head. Jesus Christ. There's
Fuck you,
like,
Hudson.
there's like no
Fuck
oxygen
again.
in my brain right now. Oh. Woo! Hi, Nick. I see you staring at me. It's kind of creepy.
Sorry.
You got that. You got that little silhouette thing going on.
I gotta turn and look at my computer, so.
Yeah, it looks kind of creepy. You perverted little shit.
The whole party's turning on me.
Well, you need to stop questioning Mark and his, sexual orientation and preferences.
When did I question his orientation?
He's not questioning my orientation.
Just because he happens to identify himself as a slice of pizza doesn't mean anything.
I identify myself as a biscuit. A cheddar biscuit from Red Lobster.
Oh, I guess Houston is the world record holder because she apparently did it with 500 dudes.
Holy, what the fuck?
Yeah, I
How
only
is that
know,
even
only reason why I
possible?
know about Houston is because she used to be on the Howard Stern show when I was watching it on the E Network, and some
way to show your age there,
and,
Hubs.
and some kid won a contest where she was his date for the prom.
Oh, Howard Stern.
Yeah, and the mom didn't seem too thrilled about it, but she was acting like her hands were tied.
If you were a parent, would you be?
Just because she's a porn star doesn't make her a whore now.
Yeah, but like,
Getting five.
regardless of whether she's, I think it's like there's still a mild amount of concern over the fact that a 40-year-old woman is going to prom with an 18-year-old.
Was she 40? I thought she was younger than that, but okay.
Well, I don't know when this would have happened, but like, generally speaking, I would assume she would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40.
Well, yeah, she's probably in her 50s now. I mean, that was back in the late 90s when I saw this. Oh wow, this stage is brutal. They modified this. This is a GameCube map right here from Double Dash.
I'd rather have another double dash, to be honest.
Pretty badass.
I don't even know what place I'm in.
What? How the fuck did I get into 8th fucking place?
Getting hit by fucking everything. I speak from experience.
Oh, it was all over my face, chest, and neck. Oh god, it was terrible.
Muriel.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Woo. That was a trial. It's a good thing I was able to hit my stride towards the end of that whole map fiasco.
Nice try. Alrighty. So I think that did you guys want to do another round, or you guys want to call it a night, or?
Do you guys want to do a 4 more track thing, or shall we call it a night? That's about 11 o'clock. I think we'll call it a night then.
Let's hop in Splatoon.
All right. Oh, communication error. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to say thank you all for watching GVN Live. This was a fun little experiment. Thank you, Nick, for joining us last second. It's good to have you around, buddy.
I snuck my way onto the show.
Hey, you're more than welcome to come on the show whenever you want.
Aw, thank you, Hubs. Get good at Bloodborne.
Oh.
Why do you tell him to do things that are utterly impossible for him?
That's not true. I can get good at Bloodborne.
No, get better. Get better. I'm pretty sure good is an impossibility, but get better.
It's the Dark Souls of PS4 exclusives. Wait a minute.
Alright, I guess does everybody want to plug their stuff real quick?
I'm doing like 8 different things right now, so no, not at the moment. Once I actually have something like working, then I'll consider it.
Alright.
Second here.
Hey, Nick.
So.
Alright, just to let okay, so just to plug my crap real quick. This Wednesday, Zelda Month continues on Game Jam. I'm going to be playing Legend of Oasis. That should be fun. I don't remember much of the game, to be truthfully honest. I just reacquired it for the Saturn. One of the games I sold back in the day just to pay for college. Thursday is going to be another 3 Vets and a Noob PSO adventure, so join us. It's going to be hilarious. And next Monday will be another Dead or Alive bi-weekly tournament, so definitely check that out when you get the chance. From all of us here at GVN Live, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Peace.
Everyone play Yakuza Kiwami.